Hello painting peeps and welcome. It's Kathleen from COZ Creations. Welcome to the No Bra Zone, guys. I'm glad you're here. It's a rainy, drizzly, kind of gloomy day here in my happy place, and I'm okay with that because that means I come down here and I paint just a little bit longer. So I'm excited. I wanted to start this video out a little bit different. A lot of people ask me, Kathleen, show us some dried results, totally dry results. And I am happy to do that. So I'm going to show you a couple of paintings and then I'm going to go finish mixing up our paint for today's tutorial. And we're going to be getting a little retro and I'm excited about that. So this is my my golden sunset, I call it, and I absolutely love this painting. I believe this is a 10 by 20 canvas, and it has a wonderful, wonderful shimmer. Now, what I do to my paintings once they're all dry, guys, you can go and look a couple videos down. There was a tutorial on how I finish my paintings. These are not totally finished yet, but this guy has been varnished. So when my paintings are completely dry, one of the first things I do is I check my sides. And I make sure I like my drip lines, and I make sure that it looks good on all four sides. Now, if I don't like them, I generally paint them black or white. I generally paint them the color of the base coat. And then when everything is totally dry, I usually wait about 2 to 3 weeks. Then I put my golden isolation coat down on it, 1 to 2 coats. Then I generally put my Liquitex gloss varnish on top of the isolation coat. Once it's totally dry, 24 hours I wait. Then I wait another 24 hours and I put my final coat of varnish on top. Now, I am not a shiny girl. This is a gloss varnish because I just felt that it would look best with a gloss varnish. But generally, my final coat of varnish is a satin varnish. To me, it's as smooth as a baby's butt. It doesn't take your eye away from the composition, and I'm partial to that. If someone's going to purchase a piece of my art, I give them that option, but most people look to me for my opinion on that. So this is one of our paintings, totally dry, totally finished. Just need to get some paper on the back and add some hanging hardware before we ship this off. This is another 10 by 20. Now this one has not been varnished. It does not have an isolation coat. It's going to go upstairs to have those things taken care of. But I want to talk about this center black line. Now, when I was done with my painting, after it dried, a few cells popped up here in this center black line, and I didn't want them there. So I waited till this was totally dry. I came in with the same black paint mixed with my pouring medium, and I repainted this area to get rid of those cells that I did not want. Now, you can, or I prefer not to just paint that one section. I painted this whole black line because you'll find, even if you save the paint from the original pour, that the sheen of the paint once it's dry is a little different. But we have a really pretty black floating frame to put this baby in. I love the sides of a swipe. I love the sides. Usually I don't have to do anything to them. Now, as soon as I'm done with this painting and I turn my camera off, I go in and I check my sides, and at that point I might add a little paint here. If I've got black dripping down over here but it's irregular, I'll add some more black, and I do that when the painting is still wet brand new done. So I like this little swipe. It's very, very shimmery, and once it gets its varnish on top, it'll be a really nice painting. I did this guy the other day and I love him. I absolutely love him. I did him for me. I love the earth tones. I love the cells that came through here from the white that I put underneath. The black dried perfectly. But let's go in and take a closer look. Let me put it this way. This is the way I want to hang the painting, but let's go in this way so you can see it. Beautiful shimmer, beautiful shine. And once that final coat of satin varnish by Liquitex goes in, it does not really lose its shine. It just doesn't give you that in-the-face shine when you walk past it like a high gloss varnish does. Really important, if you're using a satin varnish, you have to put a gloss varnish on first. The satin varnish has a matting agent in it, and if you just put the satin varnish down, you will matte your painting below. So first is your isolation coat, second is your gloss varnish or your high gloss varnish, third is your satin varnish if you're going in that direction. This guy dried beautiful, and a lot of you reached out with such wonderful, wonderful comments on this irregular swipe. I'm real pleased with it. I'm going to be more pleased with it once it gets varnished, but this was a really fun painting for me, and it inspired me to do a lot of other really cool kind of geometric things. Let's put him down. Now I love this little lady, and this little lady dried so beautiful. I love the kind of malted look that you get, kind of like satin sheets here in the base coat. That was the Rust-Oleum Seashell. The grass turned out just so absolutely perfect. I got a little bit of a goober right there. You can see it. Now I'll go in with just a toothpick and apply a little bit of the base coat color to this, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna send this off to Sandra Lett, who is the embellishing queen, to see if she wants to do something extra special to it. Let me show you the grass as well. Pretty little painting. And my very first bloom, which was really a failed bloom, but a kind of cool swipe. But just to tell you a little bit about me, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Now this is a pretty little bloom, and I love the oval canvas, but I'm getting ready to put some gesso on this and pour over it. I don't know if you can see, but there's kind of a tiny little goober there. I don't know what the heck that is, and right in through here. So we're gonna turn this baby into something a little bit different. So stay tuned for that. And the next video, I'll show you some more pieces, because in the other room I have 4 pieces that I absolutely am digging on, and I can't wait to share them with you. So I'm gonna go get everything ready, and if you have time to stick around, guys, let's paint.